see your audio now.
You do?
I do.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can start it up. It's all right.
I'm live now. Awesome. Hello. Welcome, friends. My name is Abigail, and we have a St. Patrick's Day themed painting today. We have an example right over here, a shamrock, and we're just gonna go along and paint. So let's start off with our material checklist. I hope everyone has some paints with them. They're just super simple colors. Everybody say ooh,
Ooh,
ah.
ah.
Yes, we have green, blue, and yellow. And we can also have a second plate that's blank. We'll use that as a mixing palette. I also have a brush with me, a cup of water to clean the brush, and you can have a pencil or a pen. I have a Sharpie marker just so you guys can see it, hopefully, and we can get started. I'm super excited. We'll be painting some shamrocks in spirit of St. Patrick's Day, so I'm hoping you guys are feeling lucky. Um, so what I like to do with my shamrock, I like to start with the center, just marking the middle of the page. And that's where the rest of the leaves come from. And they're kind of like these circular, like rounded heart shapes. So that's the kind of shape I'm going for. And then I'll also draw off a little stem here. So I think I'm gonna have the center of mine right here, just to mark it so I know where it is. And then from there, I'm gonna draw some rounded heart shapes. And something I also like to say too is that there's no pressure to make your drawing or painting look anything like mine. This is just a guide and we're here for fun, all right? So if it's a little bit different, that is a-okay. And you're also welcome to customize this however you like. Maybe you don't want just one, maybe you want 2 or 3 or 20 or 5. I don't know, however many you can fit on your paper. This is just a guide. Ooh, this one's running out of space, but that's okay. So yeah, that's the 4 leaves that I got going on so far. Looks like it's showing up pretty well, I hope. And then I'm gonna draw the stem at the bottom. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger as it goes out and then thinner as it goes into our clover. So yeah, I'm thinking that's looking pretty good. Not too bad. Again, if it's not super perfect, the beautiful thing about this is that anything of nature has like lots of imperfections. It's okay, there's a lot of forgiveness. All right, you ready for the fun part? I am. Gonna grab my paints and I'm gonna grab my brush. I like to wet my brush just a little bit just to wake it up. And I also have a paper towel too for extra water. And so I'm gonna start by dipping my brush into the green color. And I'm gonna just fill in all of my clover with it. I like to start off with like the main colors. Ooh, I went a little bit outside, but that's okay. And then I'll highlight it with yellow and add shadows with some blue. So that way it has a little bit more of a 3D effect, or just, it's not so flat, just to make it interesting. But that's just me. So go ahead and color this however you'd like. I'm gonna go in with green. Yes, perfect. I was just told a few minutes ago the reason why we wear green on St. Patrick's Day. And I'm really curious if anyone else knows the reason why, because I didn't know this until like a few minutes ago. But apparently, leprechauns don't see the color green. Like, it camouflages. So when you don't wear green, they can see you, and that's why you get pinched.
I've got a question about that.
Yes.
So leprechauns wear green, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
how do they get dressed in the morning?
I don't know, man.
It's got to be really tough.
It really must be. It's not easy being a leprechaun.
I mean, imagine trying to do your laundry.
Oh, man. How can you tell what's clean, what's dirty, what's really there?
What's really, yeah.
Oh, man. These are the questions that I don't have the answer to.
These are poignant questions,
I'm just
though. I
an
feel like need
artist.
to be addressed by somebody.
You're right. Someone does need to ask these questions. These are the questions of life. But I'm glad I got my green pants today, so I am not getting pinched. I came prepared. I remember growing up, some people would make some jokes. They're like, "You're not wearing green." It's like, "Oh, I'm wearing green. You just can't see it."
Maybe they were leprechauns, too.
Maybe. Or just wearing green socks. There we go. I like painting each clover one by one. These are nice. But yeah. Apparently, Saint Patrick would use three leaf clovers. Excuse me. He would use them as like a tool for his teachings. Like each clover would represent either love, faith, or hope. Or they also represented the Holy Trinity, because he is a saint. So that was just something he would use. And I also learned that the four-leaf clover is the rarest. It takes it's 1 in 10,000 clovers to find a four-leaf clover. So that's why it's so lucky.
That's a lot of clover hunting.
Yeah, I wonder who did that research and who was counting each single little clover. That's unfortunate.
Statistically speaking.
Statistically speaking. According to the internet. All right. I think my clover's looking nice and green. Not too bad, not too bad. Ah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do next is add some shadows. And so what I'll do is I'll take my brush. I don't necessarily need to clean it, but I'll take maybe, let's say like 2 scoops of the green color, take a scoop and twist it off, and then maybe just a little touch of blue, and mix that together. It makes a nice darker green. I think this isn't dark enough. I think I want it a little bit darker, so I'll add a little bit more blue. But if yours is looking too dark, you can also add more green to take it back and lighten it up. Maybe I'll just a little bit more, just for dramatic effect. Yeah, that's almost like a foresty green. I think I like that. And so with my example here, I had most of the shadows like on the bottom right side, because I think I want my light source to be coming from the top left. So if my light's on the top left, my shadows are gonna be at the bottom right. So that's where I'm gonna essentially keep most of it. I think I'm also gonna use it a little bit to kind of outline the shape a little, just to make it interesting. So I think I'm gonna, there we go. If I can find my lines, just add a little bit more. Yeah. For me, I like not to add too much pressure to my brush. I like to keep it nice and light. And it kind of gives like a dry brush effect. But yeah, I just like to have fun with it. And if it blends in with the green that's on your paper right now, that's A-okay. I like having the colors blend. I think it's a lot more fun. For me, I like showing my brush strokes. I think it makes the piece look more interesting. But yeah, that's just my preference. Again, feel free to paint this however you'd like. This is your painting. You get to keep this. Make sure you like it. There we go. And we also can't forget our little stem down here. It should have a little bit of a shadow. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I think that's enough for now. I can always add some more. It's really dark up there. Woo. Went a little bit outside the lines, but that is a-okay. You can just fix it. There we go. Voila. So yeah, I think I like how that looks. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. Good job.
Thanks, friend. So I'm gonna add some yellow to highlight my 4-leaf clover. I'm gonna clean my brush. I like to scrub it at the very bottom of my cup so I can get it as nice and clean as possible. This cup is looking like a green Gatorade. Don't drink it, you guys. It won't taste good. Trust me. I learned the hard way. Whether it was on purpose or an accident, don't do it. Anyway, I can use the same palette to mix a nice light lime green color. I'll take maybe, let's say, I'll try 2 scoops of yellow because I want it nice and bright. Maybe 3. Why not? Why not? You can be generous with yellow. And a little tiny touch or just a little scoop of green. Ooh. It's looking like lime.
That's a fun color.
I like it. Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Don't mind me. I'm just saying out loud like what goes on in my brain.
You have a lovely singing voice, though. Maybe for our next stream, we should just do
Karaoke night.
karaoke.
Oh geez, you don't want me to. I'll spare you guys.
I'm sure you are like a songbird.
You are too sweet, Mateo. Too kind to me, friend. All right. So because my shadows are on the bottom right, I'm gonna highlight with my lime yellow at the top left. Yes, that's my left. I still gotta do this left and right. Even when you're an adult, I still don't know my left from right, so it's okay if you don't either. And I'm just gonna brush that right on top. I like to follow the shape of the clove. It's a little hard to see, but I'll add more yellow later. There we go.
Wow, you've gotten so much done in 13 minutes.
It's only been 13 minutes?
It's been 13 minutes.
Wow. Well, look at that.
You're a painting machine, Miss Abigail.
Man, let me tell ya.
You're an art dispenser.
Painting for days. Well, I'm glad, because I feel like that gives us lots of time to do other things. I was looking at this painting earlier, or I should say this painting earlier, and I was thinking the background's kind of boring, so maybe I'll add more to it.
There you go. That's
Who
a good
knows?
idea.
We'll see. Again, we're not trying to copy this one exactly. It's okay if this doesn't look exactly like that, because that's not the goal. This was just an example, just a guide. So, but I think I will add some more yellow. Yeah. And like, I do like how this kind of has like these little indents of like the leaves. I don't know what that's called, like that little center line that goes through leaves.
Looks like an artery or some sort of, it's like the circulatory system for the plant, right?
Sure.
That's how it gets its
Fancy word.
chlorophyll.
Yeah. Whatever that is.
I don't know.
I like adding it.
That's like my limited knowledge of like, I don't know, what's that, 9th grade earth science?
That's more than me, man. You remember that? I don't. I'm sure there's a kid in the hospital that knows this a lot better than I do. And if you know the answer, feel free to let us know in the comments.
Yeah, where can they comment? They can comment on YouTube.
Yes. We are on YouTube, and we're also on Instagram.
We're on Instagram, YouTube, and
Arts
also
with the Hearts.
and the Get Well Network inside the hospital.
And the Get Well Network inside the hospital, yes. We also do have Facebook, too. Look at us, we trending, like, we
do
keeping
have
up with the
Facebook.
times.
We're not streaming on Facebook, though.
We're not streaming on Facebook, but you can find us there. All right, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more yellow, like just straight up yellow.
You have to get the upgraded account to be able to stream to more than all those sources.
Oh, really? Why does that not surprise me? It's all good. I think I prefer Instagram over Facebook.
I love Instagram because it's all pictures.
I think as an artist, we're just very visual.
Yeah, that's my language.
I like seeing stuff. I don't have Twitter because I'm too lazy to read.
I know, but and they're only limited to what, like 30 characters or something like that?
Oh, I want to know. I don't have Twitter.
That's funny. I have a Twitter account that I haven't logged on to probably in 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Like I created it when Twitter happened.
When it
and-
first started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've been on Facebook since like 2009. I don't know what that says, but
Well, it just means that you were,
I was in with the times.
that at 2009 you were hip to the times, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's right.
All right.
I think I started mine around the same time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I think that's when it started, was 2008. I don't know. Can't keep up. I almost forgot the stem here.
I get in trouble all the time. Everybody wished me a happy birthday last summer, and I didn't say thanks until like December.
Oh, no.
Because that was the next time I logged in.
All right. I think that's looking
That is looking really cool.
pretty cool.
Can you-
Not too bad.
Can you
Yes,
do me just a
friends.
tiny little favor and can you tilt that forward just a little bit so we can see it without the
Sure.
light, what it looks like without the light, like splashing down on those wrinkles? Oh, that's so pretty.
Is that
Thank you.
enough?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what it looked like. You can put it back to wherever you're comfortable.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there is a little bit of a glare, but I'm
It
sure
just-
once it dries.
Yeah, it makes it look wrinkly, but it's just the paper that's. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to clean up my brush a little bit because I want to add more yellow. I like adding yellow to highlight this particular piece because it kind of reminds me of gold, like that Irish gold.
Yeah, a little pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah. Oh man, maybe next year we'll draw rainbows or something.
Or pots of gold.
Or what?
Or rainbows and pots of gold.
Yes, rainbows with pots of gold. Next year, that's what we're doing.
All right.
Try to remember that
I'll remember.
because I think that'll be fun. I'm trying to remember what we did last year. Did we just paint a leprechaun with a pot of gold?
You know what? I was just saying that I would remember, but I don't remember last year. So I feel like maybe I was just making false promises. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, we have it on audio recording right now, so we'll remember
Yeah, everybody
this
remember
time
that
next year.
Matt was wrong. Everybody remember. Oh, you're talking about the project.
All right. See, if we were on Facebook, it would remind us in the memories.
It would.
All right. I think I'm liking how this is just the way it is. Sometimes we got to take a step back. That's not too bad. Hopefully when the yellow dries, it shows up a little bit more. Because it does blend in with the green, but is A-okay. I'm wondering, how are we doing on time, Matt?
You are at 2:19.
2:19.
It's been 6 minutes since I told you what time it was.
Oh,
Oh, you mean like how much time do you have left?
no, I thought you were telling me we've been doing this for 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Yes.
I was like, huh?
You have now entered the time warp. No, it is 2:19. We've been doing this for about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So you could probably go another 20 or 25 minutes if
Yeah.
you're comfortable with that. If you got something you could add to the project.
That's what I was gonna say. I think I might add some things in the background. I'm wondering if maybe we could do some like shiny, glittery kind of look to it, just
Some
because
sparkles?
of because of gold, or maybe some smaller clovers all around. Maybe a mix of both.
I like the idea of that.
polka
Yeah,
dots.
either both or the smaller clovers. That's fun.
Yeah,
Like
I'll do
it's
both.
raining. It's raining shamrocks.
It's raining shamrocks. Let's do it. Why not? I know the patients upstairs probably have like multiple sheets of paper, and so you're welcome to make as many as you want. But I think I'll surround this with maybe some smaller shamrocks and like some little bedazzle. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what the painting tells us. I'm gonna make some small ones. I might not make it as detailed as this one because I do want that to be the focal point. So I'll keep the other ones really small and really simple, and we'll see how it goes. So maybe I'll just do some. Should they be 3-leaf clovers or just 4 leaves?
Ooh, that's a good question. Does it make the 4-leaf clover that much more special if it's surrounded by 3-leaf clovers? Is this a context? Like a
I don't know. Maybe I'll do a mix of both. How's that?
yeah, I'm sure. Why
I
not?
don't know. Because I'm going to make this one just. I just did like a little bloop, boop. Maybe I put too much paint on that one. And a little.
Oh, that's cute.
It's so cute.
I love it.
It's like a mom and baby. Maybe I'll put one right down here. Maybe the little stem is coming from that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put one way up here.
Put a bunch of them upside down. You call
Yeah,
it the-
some of them upside down, some of them to the side. I'll have bloop. Whoops. There we go. Some of them can be a little bit bigger, some of them a little bit smaller. Maybe we'll do one that's a little bit bigger on this side. There we go. It's a big baby. There we go. And it goes up that way. Yeah. I'll put one down here. And I'll do it this way. There we go.
It's good. Starting to get like a kind of a fun St. Patrick's Day meets Wizard of Oz kind of vibe.
This almost, I feel like we can turn this into like a phone wallpaper or something. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going and going because this is pretty cute. I like it. I like it. I like having the variety. Maybe I'll put one down here. I feel like Bob Ross. Bob Ross? Yeah. Happy little clover. Happy little leaves.
No, I just dropped a little blob of paint there. I'm going to make that into a happy little clover.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Paint is messy. For those who have maybe dripped some paint somewhere, you can just cover it up with the clover. I think it's hard to see in this one from far away, but there are like some smaller drips here. Whoever painted this was really messy.
Wait.
It was my assistant. When I say my assistant, I mean me. I'm my own assistant. I'm the messy one.
You did great.
But you can also just paint right on top, and yeah. Or you can cover the whole thing and splatter. Ooh, that's an idea.
Does it help? Does it help when you let it dry first, usually,
Which one?
before you put on the yellow like you did in the other one?
You know what? I did not let this one dry.
Really?
So yeah, this was all painted like super quickly and also pretty wet. So I think it does show up bright whenever it does dry. So when I saw this dry, I was very surprised. I was like, whoa, that was really yellow. So,
I love it. It's
Yeah.
a shamrock in the sunshine.
ah, that's cute. I like that. Shamrock in the sunshine.
Shamrock Sunshine. That's I'm going to name my band that.
Like, you are my shamrock, my shiny shamrock. Yeah, I did start incorporating a couple 3 leaves in there. Because why not? Yeah, the 4 leaves wouldn't be so special if it weren't for the 3 leaves, right?
Yeah, and the two leaves.
There's 2 leaf clovers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, let's say you have a 3-leaf clover and it loses one of its little leaves. It's not any less of a clover, is it?
I don't think so. It's just a little lost. Just lost a little limb, and that's okay. It's still loved. It just has a new identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll add a little 2-leaf here. I'll curve that out a little.
That's
It
beautiful.
looks like a little plant that just sprouted. That is okay. Maybe I'll put one right up here, 3-leaf. And then another one up here. Let's go this way. There we go, there we go. Sometimes I gotta take a step back and see where I need to add more. I think I need to add some more at the bottom here. Maybe I'll do some small ones. A couple more. Every time I look back, I'm just like, I'll just do one more. And I was like, nah, I need to do another one. Nah, one more. And then one more becomes 2 more, and then becomes 5 more, and then has become 10 more.
This is super fun. It's become like a really fun composition with all those shamrocks everywhere.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it better with
I think I do too.
the friends there.
I'm sorry.
I like it better. I like your shamrock better with friends.
It's not lonely.
Yeah.
I like that too. Yeah. I think there are some people who actually like cover their yards with clovers instead of grass.
Intentionally?
Mhm. Yeah.
Interesting.
I saw that once and I was like, that's really cool.
I've heard that grass doesn't really have much of a purpose.
Really?
Yeah. That's another live stream.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
That's a story for another day. We'll save it for later.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'll do one more. You know what? There's like a line that was already here on the paper. I'll just cover it up with. There we go. I'll go that way. I'll do one down here. I can't stop.
It's so much fun.
It is.
Are we going to give these away?
Yes, we are. Matt, how did you know?
Just call it artist intuition, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll give this one away, and I think we'll also give that one away to someone here that's staying with us.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone that wants one, feel free to let us know. We should have some artists who are floating around that may be helping you if you need more paint or if you're lost or things like that. So let us know. We're happy to give these away, and it's like a nice, fun decor to have in your hospital room too.
Yeah, you don't have to stick it on the walls because they don't like that. They don't
Yeah.
like it when you tape things to the walls.
All right. I think something I'm gonna do is, I think I might add just some random dots just for fun, just to make it a little bit more interesting. That's just my personal thing that I've been doing lately in a lot of my art and drawings. Just making some dots. I think what I'll do is I'll probably use the other end of my brush. Just make sure you clean up well, okay? I'll instead of using the brushy part of the brush to make that perfect circle. Hi, France. So just add in some little pizzazz, some little fun things, just to fill up some space. Yeah, this is something I've liked doing lately in a lot of my
I love it.
pieces.
'Cause it looks like it's got depth. Maybe there's another layer of four-leaf clovers floating behind
But yeah,
there.
maybe they're just farther away. Yeah. I
Just
like
floating
that.
through the sky.
When you said floating through the sky, I don't know why I had that reading rainbow thing going in my head. Na 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 na.
Take a look.
Look, it's in a book. Oh goodness.
That was one of my favorite shows when I was a really little kid,
Yeah.
like back in the Cenozoic era.
Oh,
Sometime.
stop it, Matt. Jeez Louise, friend. You are a hoot.
Thanks.
I'm so glad I have you to talk to here, because otherwise I'm just laughing at my own, like, thoughts and stuff.
It's okay to laugh at your own thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. I think that makes it a little bit more interesting, huh?
I think that's beautiful, Abigail.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Yeah. How are we doing on time, friends?
I think we're good. You could probably wrap it up. We've gone about 30 minutes. I think it's a pretty full lesson.
Perfect. I think so too. I know some of us may not have a lot of, or a very long attention span. So yeah, I'm not going to go on for too long.
Why did we all look at each other when you said that?
I'm really talking about myself here. But no, I think this is a lot of fun, and if you want to keep painting, feel free to. Yeah, I'm glad that we did this today, and I hope you guys have fun painting along with me. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Enjoy your happy St. Patrick's Day. May the luck of the Irish be with you all. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much, Abigail. Good job.
Thanks.